What's good? What's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bria Marie here, back with another video. And if you're new, what's up? Where you been? That don't matter. All that matters is that you're here now. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe to join Marie Mafia, and hit that bell right there so you can be notified whenever I post and upload. Okay? So by the title of this video, y'all, disclaimer: I am currently in no way, shape, or form pregnant. Okay, this was 5 years ago. My son is currently 5 years old, so that's just a disclaimer for you guys who like to make assumptions and, you know, don't make an ass out of yourself. That's what assuming does. So let's jump right into this juicy story time. So I'm going to start off by how I met my baby father. I met my son's father when I was 16 years old. He was 21. Yeah. I was about to be 17 the following month, and he was going to be 22. Back then, I don't know what I was thinking, but I wanted to talk to older dudes. I thought that, you know, at that time, my mental was so much more mature than my age, and these little dudes around my age was not hitting it for me. It wasn't doing it for me. Like, nah, it was a dub for me. So I caught myself being grown, talking to an older guy. Yeah, so that's a 5-year age difference right there for y'all who, yeah, want to know. That's a 5-year age gap right there. Like I said, we met in December 2011. By May 2012, he was incarcerated. Okay, he had got locked up. So, you know, at that time, I'm 17 now, and I can't go visit him without a guardian. So I'm doing all that I can do, putting money on the books, sending him packages or whatever, put money on my phone and writing him. Regular degler, trying to be down, girlfriend type stuff. Okay, so, y'all, a couple months go past by, whatever. And I get an inbox from his sister, like, oh, what's good? How you been? I'm like, I'm been good, girl. What's up? She like, oh, you been talking to my brother lately? I was like, yeah, I talk to him here and there, you know, whatever. She was like, oh, yeah, you know he got a baby. He look just like him. Huh? So now at this point, I'm like, hold on. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. I'm looking down like, hold on, bitch, you're not pregnant. Like, you don't have kids. I didn't have children. Okay, so I'm like, a baby? Your brother got a baby? Alright, bet. She's like, yeah. She sent me a picture of the kid, y'all. She sent me a picture of the kid, so you know what I did. I screenshotted me and her whole conversation. I screenshotted the picture of the kid. And what did I do? I got it developed and I sent it to him in a letter. Yeah. That's how I shut that down. Like, oh, you thought you was about to play me? Boy, bye. And you know what he said? The typical nigga thing to say. The typical guy thing to say. This is exactly what he said, y'all. Oh, I had got her pregnant before I met you. And I'm thinking, like, he must think I'm slow. Sweetie, that baby's birthday is in November. Therefore, you had to get her pregnant around February. We met in December. Boy, bye. Get out of here. Like, no, stop playing with me. So, you know, I confirmed all that, and he had nothing to say. By that time, I was like, oh, you're done. You are done. And I was so hurt, y'all, because I thought I was so in love with this hood dude and, you know, all that other good, gushy stuff. I was like, oh my God, I really loved him. He broke my heart. Mind you, I'm young, y'all. I'm 17. I'm still in high school. So it's like, girl, that's a grown man making grown man mistakes. Leave him alone. So that's exactly what I did, y'all. I left him alone. Hello. But a couple months later, mind you, this is all like by June. Like by June, it was like all confirmed that it is done. I don't want to have nothing to do with this man again. So that's what happened. So, y'all, by October, I met this nice guy or whatever. I met this nice dude, and he was so cute. Like, he looked so good. And he was so sweet. He was so nice. And he had money on. And he was just so, like, my type. Rich nigga, 8 figures, that's my type. Okay, so he was my type, and I was like, okay. He was very polite. His mother and father were very sweet to me. They were so sweet. I really liked this dude, y'all. But him nor his family members nor his friends failed to mention to me that this man had a little bit of issues. I wish they would have told me, but sooner or later I definitely found out, because by this time we were living together. We had gotten an apartment together, so I definitely found out. He used to tell me to take different routes home because he was afraid that somebody was following me and was gonna find out where we lived at. He used to tell me that I had to bring my punch in and punch out cards home, so what time I got to work and what time I got off of work. Like, it was just like too much for me. Although he was very cool, his family was very sweet and everything. At the time, I thought he was crazy, and I was like, I cannot deal with being controlled like that at such a young age. So I met him. I met him in 2012 of October. By 2013 of, I want to say, April, I was out because I couldn't. Like, I just could not. I could not. I could not. So, from that time, I'm single. I'm living my best life, going to work at the time when I was working at McDonald's. And if y'all want to see that story time about that fight, listen, go watch it. So, at this time, I'm working at McDonald's or whatever, and, I'm thinking that, I'm grown now. Like, I have my first job. Everything is fantastic. Life is smooth, great, and phenomenal. June comes. June of 2013, I get a phone call like, yo, what's good? I'm like, hello? Mind you, I didn't have like any booze, bays, any joints, no nothing at the time. I'm like single. So I'm like, who's calling my phone? Hello? Yeah, what's good? You don't know my voice? Stop playing with me. So I'm like, oh my God. Y'all, it's my baby father. He's out of jail. They have released him. So I'm like all in love again, all over. I don't know what that was about, but I'm like, oh my God, he's home. I'm about to run my gullible ass over there and see him. So that's exactly what I did, y'all. I went to see him, and like from there, it was sparks. It was sparks. And it must have at the time went out my head that the man had a baby. And so I saw the child that was there. And I'm like, that's the baby. Like, that must be the baby that he had on me. So that realization came into play like immediately as soon as I saw that child, and I was just like, nah, I don't think I can. I don't think I could do it, y'all. I could not. I could not. So, we still messing with each other on and off, but it was not a full relationship. And I have a story time on that too, how I met the baby mother. Yeah, y'all, it's some juicy stuff. Like, my life is full of story times. I swear to you, I kid you not. So, I'm like, okay, I'm still going to mess with him because, I really loved him and I really liked him before he did me dirty. We're going to try to resolve this. That failed. But we still messed around. So, I'm going to fast forward because I don't want the story time to be long. Y'all know I could talk. So, y'all, I want to say we stopped talking to each other officially around November. November is the last time we stopped talking to each other, like, full throttle, like, chilling and, engaging with each other and everything. We stopped. Like, it was a dub because I couldn't take the player in him on top of the fact that the man kept going to jail. So I was like, oh, no, you're done. Goodbye. So, fast forward to December, I found out that my ex, the crazy one, he actually got killed. And I was like, taken back, like, hold on, what? Like, this is somebody I actually lived with. And, you know, it was just hard for me. It was very, very, very hard for me. So I was like very depressed and stressed. Like, wow, this man really got killed. Like, I was thinking, like, damn, maybe he wasn't crazy. Maybe all the times that he told me to take different routes home, like, he meant that. And, like, it was for a reason. And why he was always paranoid, like, at the mall. And, like, places we went, I was like, wow, this is, like, serious. Like, this is real life. Like, he's gone now. So I was just like flabbergasted. I was taken back, y'all. Mind you, this is in December now. So I'm like, wow, okay. So January, a week before my birthday. Shout out to my Capricorns. Um, I'm having bad headaches. My stomach is hurting really bad. I don't know what's going on. So what do? I go to the doctor when I get off work, y'all. And I'm like, you know, I don't feel good. I need to see what this is about. So y'all go to the doctor, y'all, right? I got a pregnancy test. Mind you, I've never been pregnant a day in my life. I got a pregnancy test and they were like, you're pregnant. And I'm like, huh? Like, I'm acting like it's impossible. I'm a woman and I was sexually active. Like, hello. So I'm like, I'm pregnant, looking stupid. Like, what do you mean I'm pregnant? They were like, ma'am, you're pregnant. So I'm like, okay, let me calm down. Okay. So, you know, they gave me a little sonogram. And I'm like, okay, I'm thinking I'm about to see something I can't make out, y'all. When I tell you I saw a whole body, a baby with a head and a body. Like, it was a full image. It wasn't like some squiggly stuff that you can't really make out, like something small as a peanut. No, this was a head and a body. When I say I bugged out, y'all, they literally, I swear, I kid you not, they had to hold me down. I was freaking out because I could not understand how, first of all, I was getting my period. The last time me and my baby father had sex was in November. And apparently I had got pregnant in September. So you mean to tell me from September all the way to January, I did not know I was pregnant, you guys. I wasn't gaining weight like that at all. I had my period all the way up until December. In December, I didn't get my period, and I thought it was because I was stressing, because I just found out my ex had got killed, and it was just a lot of things going on in my life at that time. So I'm thinking, you know what? This is stress. That's why I didn't get my period. Y'all, I was 4 months pregnant when I found out. I was almost 5 months. Like, I was pregnant as hell. So I'm bugging out like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. Oh my God, oh my God, I don't know what to do. So I call my dad crying, call my mom crying. My dad like, oh, so I'm going to be a granddad. So I'm like, you not mad? He like, no. Mind you, by this time, my baby father is incarcerated again. He's in jail. Can you say jailbird? He's locked up. So I could not tell him. Like, I could not tell him, but eventually I ended up telling him. Y'all, my pregnancy was so bad. It was a very high-risk pregnancy. I had preeclampsia. First of all, imagine being 18. Okay? I had just turned 19, actually, when I found out. Imagine being 19 and finding out that you have 5 months to prepare that you're going to be a mommy. I was already 4 months pregnant. It's only 9 months in the pregnancy. I had 5 months to prepare myself mentally of the fact that I was about to be somebody's mom, y'all. Like, it was a big toll. It took a toll on me. It was ridiculous, okay? Listen. So, I got induced, and as soon as I got induced, as soon as they did whatever they did down there, those contractions hit like that, like instantly. I was in labor for 122 hours from Thursday all the way to Sunday. Y'all, technically Monday. That was the most craziest thing I've ever been through. Would I do it again? Probably yes, I would, because I do want another kid. But you guys, that is my story of how I found out I was pregnant. Like, bruh, I'm a mommy now. I have a 5-year-old son who is absolutely gorgeous. He is so handsome. He is so smart and phenomenal. But the fact of the matter was, y'all, how do you not know you pregnant that long? I don't know, but I didn't. So there's that. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell like I told y'all in the beginning, so you can make sure that you are notified for all my videos, okay? So I'm going to end this video, and I'll see y'all in my next one.